After the successful mission of reorganizing our heavy might-need-thems under the floorboards, all projects were halted as our friends finally came to visit us after 7 years. We took some vacation from filming, but Asha managed to grab some really nice shots. Cool thing about friends visiting is they can bring you stuff. And so, thanks to our friends and our fine Patreons, we got 2 new batteries for the camera and good quality headphones for editing. Thank you guys. Next up on the list of projects was tackling wood. Oiysh, for a race boat, still has quite a lot of wood, and let's just say it's not in the best condition, so I decided to try and give it a bit of TLC. Especially that for me, it's one of those meditative tasks. It's weird, I know. If you wanna judge, I'll understand. But honestly, I don't care. It just relaxes me. So I started scraping off the remnants of old varnish and did a bit of sanding on various wooden elements. Then I encountered a dilemma: what to use to finish the wood, as I wanted to avoid using varnish. So, except for some minor experiments, the wood was left mostly unprotected. But while prepping the footage for this video, I felt inspired to progress on that project at least a bit. After a good clean, I applied some paste wax and I think it looks much better now. Not all of it is done, but we are not in a hurry, and taking things slow seems to me like an act of rebellion against the push for ever-growing and relentless productivity. I'm not lazy, I'm a rebel. This is my story and I'm sticking to it. I also continued the never-ending fight with the flaking paint. Now, I like to think of myself as a pretty peaceful and loving person, but my attitude towards people who paint instead of cleaning seems to contradict that, as I think it should be punishable but at least mild torture. You know who you are, and you should know this is evil. I chose not to use a sander or a wire brush on a drill to deal with this because we live full-time on our boat, so we try to keep the dust mess to a minimum. Oh, and our spinach plantation got extended, but only for a short while, as I didn't manage to keep them alive.
Nie no, zaciera się. Ten dźwięk to jest zatarcie.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that before, but some time ago we got a vacuum pump from our friend Barry from his old fridge, so we gave it a test. We then went for a trip to Panama, which runs through a magical mangrove tunnel. The goal? Visit another friend and pick up and service Yu's new outboard. To say that Panama has more of a camp than workyard vibe is an understatement. Time to head back for some good food.
Tutaj do tego brakło.
Chyba nie wiem, cebulko?
Bartek makes killer racuszki. Traditionally, racuszki are sweet, yeasted Polish pancakes, and the most popular version is with apples. We first switched the apples for plantains, but for some time now he's been experimenting with the more umami tasting versions. Like these ones with broccoli and onions. I was too eager to eat them to focus on filming anything more than mixing the dough, so here's a full procedure, this time a mushroom version.
Bubbles!
To jest dobry widok tutaj, takie agresywne rzeczy.
Speaking of progress, our friend was giving his decks an extra coat of primer, so we got a chance to finally prime some things on Oiysh, as we only needed a cup or two of paint. So, in mostly undocumented frenzy, we started prepping everything that we wanted to paint. Including the bulkhead that we now had confidence in and didn't feel the need to see what's happening with the fiberglass anymore.
Nie widzisz, co ja tu mogę zrobić wałeczką, nie? Może weź spróbuj wałeczek, pędzelek załatwić.
So after all the spiffyfying, it now looks like this. In the meantime, Bartek worked on an image-to-text recognition, so now we can digitalize any data from a device that displays numbers but doesn't share it digitally, like a solar power charger or a voltmeter or a depth sounder. We just point the camera at a number and ta-da!
Dobrze. Nie? Nie chrzeszczyk?
Then I had 4 days of daily trips to Portobello for antibiotic injections as my tooth decided to act up and cause my cheek to swell to a rabbit size. I'd wait for the 7:30 bus, and honestly, I don't mind waiting for a bus in circumstances like these. A quick 30-minute ride to Portobello, and after 15 to 20 minutes in the clinic where everyone was super nice, wait for the first bus back, which usually took 3 hours. I really enjoyed the bus rides. Quick dinghy ride from the marina and back on the boat to eat delicious lunch. And so, March came to an end. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.